Short Course Pro 2 champion now has a target on your back. How's that feel, man?
Take it out. Such a bummer, you know that, and losing a motor, but.
Hey, Ricky G, you there? Ricky G, you there? Well, there may be a little bit of an obstacle between myself and Ricky G. So when he pulls out on the track, we'll see if the line of sight will help. But no, as we look up at the screen for our fans back at home, our points total for Pro Light right now after 2 rounds of racing is Ryan Bruckner in that 3rd spot with 90 points. Kyle Knott is 2nd with 99, and Connor Berry, pretty good lead with 108, and that's after 2 rounds of racing. Round 3 will be tomorrow and could change things up drastically, but that's where we stand right now in Pro Light points after 2 rounds in the 2023 season. It might be a line of sight thing, but I'm not able to get him right now. It's Sagan.
You know, on your own.
Well, let's see if we can try this again. Ricky G, the 2022 Pro 2 Great American Short Course defending champion. How does that feel right now with a target on your back?
Yeah, it feels good, but that's behind us now. Now all eyes are on this year and this season. We made a lot of changes to this truck. Just trying to get the most out of it and more speed we can get out of this thing. So just going to go out there and try to be consistent, smooth, make no mistakes, and bring home this win.
How is it you're able to go from a pavement late model, Legends car as well, and back to dirt? I call short course racing 4-dimensional racing. How are you able to convert one to back to the other?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, that's just what I do. You know, I like driving race cars, and I like getting in different kinds of equipment. You know, trying new things. So I mean, you take the positives and negatives on how it will translate over to this off-road truck. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's what we do. And I think just from the years of experience I have, just racing and driving different equipment, cars, you know, it doesn't really affect my driving at all. So.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have one of the smartest minds in short course racing history behind you as well on that radio. But you know what? Best of luck. First off, congratulations on 2022 and best of luck on the 2023 and this race in particular.
Thank you.
Well, it's a great way to finish it. The weather's cooled down. We got a slight breeze here. That beautiful Toyota Tundra from Toyota of Redlands is pulled off the track. And we are green, green, green. So it's Optima Batteries.
Into turn one is rather obvious. Ricky G being the inside would pull that hole shot. But this is that tricky corner, man. It's like he pitched it, then he had to pitch it again. And what, in 3-4 laps, I think that rut is going to be back and back big time.
Absolutely. It's also a lot of loamy, so it's going to develop quickly.
Well, and the thing is, you just can't go over there with a grader and cover it up and be done with it and think it's going to hang on.
You're just pushing soft dirt into it. You know, you got to dig the whole thing up. You got to water it. You got to grade it again. And we don't got time for that. Oh, no.
Brock Hammer goes all the way around.
And the Precise Motorsports. And I believe we got Myron Spaccarelli out there. Mayan, Johnny Holcher spotting for him. So it's Ricky G. How about Ricky G coming on board with Yokohama this year? Very cool. Doing a little switch up.
You know, it's not uncommon. You know, it's not common knowledge that Ricky G's kind of using Great American Short Course. He's running the whole series, but then also he's using this as a test for the Midwest.
Seat time. Figure that truck out. A little bit more seat time.
Well, it's no different than the NASCAR guys are doing, the sim.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. You know what the nice thing is, Scott, you brought a good point about that, is, you know, the more time you have, the more comfortable with your truck, the more you know it can do and when its limits are. You know, and if you get it in a race conditions, even better. You can go burn laps all day long by yourself, but you never get to gauge or judge yourself against other drivers.
Yeah, it's the sim can only take you so far, but all of a sudden you're out there and you're feeling the wind coming in the windows, both the side windows and obviously in the windshield, and feeling the G-forces back and forth, and all of a sudden, boom, you touch a fender or door with a competitor. That's a little bit different than...
Well, if you get the right sim, on the other hand.
Yeah, you're talking $50,000, $60,000, man.
And up. So also great, we got Monster Energy on board with us this year too to make it more exciting. So hopefully we get some more drivers out here. We can get a few, with everything coming together and off-road right now under AOE, I see a lot of great things happening. Ricky G, Mayan Spaccarelli. Mayan's actually doing pretty good holding his own there.
Yeah, I was just looking at that about half a lap ago. He's going nowhere. He's not falling back. He's remaining real tight. And like Ricky said earlier in that interview, they changed a ton of stuff on that. Brand new shock program. You said brand new tire program.
Yep.
Oh, and
no.
Ricky pulls off. Ricky is slowing. He pulls off the track.
Not sure what's going on. Yeah, in fact, I just saw a
Wow.
video. He was down at King Shocks picking up some new tuned shocks up there. Oh, Hamner goes around. Mayan Spaccarelli all by his lonesome.
So I was trying to keep an eye on Ricky G, seeing what he's doing, because he actually drove down into what is usually the hot pit area, just out of sight behind the wall, and lost out of sight. But yeah, it's all Mayan Spaccarelli right now. There's a truck with some history too.
Yeah. Cough, choke. Mayan's sounding pretty good. Oh, there was a little stutter I heard.
Oh, that's just the chip.
Chip.
Yep. The suspension unloaded just enough to spin the tires and
Nice little jump there.
that actually is an old Greaves truck.
Well, I remember when he bought it and he had that Toyota program and Tonka and everything. It was definitely a competitive truck.
I want to say, I believe that is CJ's first or second Pro 2 chassis. I don't remember which.
Still not that old compared to some of the other stuff we see out there sometimes.
Yeah.
CJ's still a young buck.
Well, I didn't realize Johnny Holcher's truck, his Pro 2, that is the truck that Jeremy McGrath drove when he was teamed up with Greaves. And also, if you remember, Monster Energy sponsored Johnny in that long jump down at the McGrath's ranch.
Yeah. It's all part of that Monster Energy and stuff that they do. And both were Maxxis tires.
There's that competition yellow. We'll send our pace truck out there one last time.
Hamner will
Toyota of Redlands.
Hamner will be able to catch down back up. Try and get in the fight there. And it's Precise Motorsports.
Wow. Fastest lap times by Spaccarelli and Hamner are less than 1/100th of a second in separation from each other. 1/100th of a second.
Pretty incredible.
So once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in with us this afternoon. Wherever you're watching us from, back home or in the shop or at the beach or in the boat or in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's right.
At Rush. So looks like they're having a great time over there right now. It's live. They're doing all that crazy rock bouncing and
well, it's
hill climbing stuff.
Just coming up on 8 o'clock there.
Don't matter.
It's perfect hour there. They'll be partying there till 10 afterwards.
Yeah,
or 11.
It's Moonshine 30 there.
It's Moonshine 30 in Kentucky. I like that. Well, the Toyota Redlands Tundra is going to bring them around here one more time. We'll drop that that green flag, run 6 lap, drop the checker, then we'll call it a day for round number 2. Hammer's feeling like it was a lot longer, but it was actually only 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hamner was not going to sleep on the line on that one. He was right there with Spaccarelli.
In a nice turn 1 going through. He's not even hard on the throttle going into turn 2 right now. Outside entrance, inside exit, but he's now set up for the outside of turn 3.
And then you go outside, inside there. That's what he's trying to do. You want to be on the inside going into turn 4. And be able to slide slowly and have that preferred line coming in turn 5.
Whoa, man, if they weren't both black trucks, I'd say they just traded paint.
Great run around now there, trying Spaccarelli with a great drive. Hamner trying to catch up there. A little bit separated this time to see if Hamner can get up on his back bumper once again. Turn number 5 coming around here.
You know, while we still have a few laps remaining, we got to throw it out to the track crew.
Oh, got Calvin and the crew, yeah.
The right amount of water, the right amount of grading. We had no dust, 0 dust all day long, except if they went off the track.
Yeah.
But on the track, it's been absolutely fantastic. And this is the hardest thing to do today.
This track alone is one of the hardest.
Add that into it, but then sun and wind, which there was a lot of both today. And they stayed on top of it, and it was a perfect track.
And yet we didn't have to water it. I know we watered and grounded in pretty good the last couple of days, getting it ready. We just don't show up on a Saturday through a race. They're working the track, getting it all into the right racing conditions. It's back.
And
oh!
Hammer goes around.
So Spaccarelli gets a little reprieve once again. Spaccarelli taking that high line, shooting down. Sign from the sky will be 2 to go for Ryan Spaccarelli. For the need. And Charity's running for us. Mayim's always hitting something good. Precise Motorsports. Brock Hamner. And a better turn this time for Hamner as he comes out of turn number 5. White flag will be coming out. Mayan Spaccarelli, Brock Hamner. Unfortunately, Ricky G with some mechanical issues. Great shot there as we see with the drone over the number 12 of Spaccarelli.
I mean, I don't like to see bad things happen to people when it comes to the racing thing, but I kind of like watching teams address challenge.
Well, it's better that Ricky G breaks now instead of like one of the national big
Well,
money races.
it's not so much that. It's the fact that it's basically, I don't want to say it's a brand new truck, but damn near,
Yeah.
with all the new things that they're doing.
Gotta figure
But
it
now,
out.
but now it's a challenge for them. Now they got to figure something out, which they're always trying to figure something out to make it faster. And there's a checkered flag. How about that? Ryan Spaccarelli will take the win as Hammer loops it one more time in the final corner, and he'll come around for that second spot.
So it's for the need and then the Precise Motorsports 1-2.
So we'll send Dave Arnold down trackside one more time for our Pro 2 interviews.
Gonna get some great drone footage on him. And you know, fastest last night. Oh no, actually, 100.